Hey gamers, if you're a fan of fast-paced action roguelike games and want to discover the most exciting new titles you might have missed, then you're in the right place. In this video, I'll break down the top 10 new action roguelikes that deserve your attention, but please note this list only includes fully released games, no early access, no demos titles, and if a game's still in development, it won't be here actually. Before we go into the list, I want to tell you about my favorite place to buy games, and that's Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an awesome site for grabbing games at great prices. Not only they always have fantastic discounts, but also they running giveaways you won't want to miss. Seriously, these deals are hard to beat. Where else are you gonna find prices this good? Why pay full price when you can grab the same game for way less? Right? Yeah, you can shop for games on all kinds of platforms, like PC, PS5, Xbox, and a Nintendo Switch. No worries, it's 100% legit, fast, and super easy to use, and their support team is available 24/7. So what are you waiting for? Go check out your favorite games by using the link in the description below and start saving your cash with Instant Gaming. And by using my link, you're not just getting awesome deals, but also supporting this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. After a successful early access run, Dragon is Dead is officially a full release with fast-paced roguelike gameplay and deep ARPG progression. You play as the last warrior of an ancient order of immortal champions, tasked with slaying a cursed dragon and purging the world of demonic forces. True to its roguelike roots, each run takes you through procedurally generated biomes filled with hordes of enemies, challenging bosses, and an ever-expanding arsenal of weapons and abilities. And by mixing and matching gear, artifacts, essences, and runes, you can create countless unique playstyles. Now, with its full release, Dragon is Dead offers even more content, including additional characters, each with their own skill trees and unique equipment. Bloodshed is a retro-style FPS game with a modern twist. You'll face off against hooded cultists and demonic zombies in a 3D world that feels straight out of the PS1 era. Not only does it bring classic elements like cultists, demonic zombies, and trusty weapons like the shotgun, but it also adds a survivor-like leveling system. Basically, the gameplay is simple. Kill enemies, collect XP, level up your skills, and survive waves of tougher and tougher foes. Plus, you get to pick from 4 different characters to play as, even though the graphics are lo-fi and have that old-school PS1 3D vibe, the developer nailed the atmosphere, making the whole experience really immersive. I'm Soulstone Survivors is a bullet hell action roguelike where you build a squad of auto-battlers instead of fighting solo. Each character has unique abilities. Some attack fast, others use magic, and some are tanks. Team composition matters. Your goal is to survive endless enemy waves while recruiting and upgrading your squad to 8 members. You'll loot treasure chests, buy new characters from shops, and upgrade stats using a blacksmith system. Progression involves leveling up, merging duplicates to strengthen characters, and crafting better items through synthesis. It's easy to learn but offers depth for experimentation. Lost in Random, The Eternal Die is a roguelike sequel to the 2021 adventure game Lost in Random. And in this game, you play as the exiled Queen Alexandra, exploring a procedurally generated world with an arena-based system. The gameplay combines fast-paced combat with a card system and dice rolls that influence various effects on the battlefield. You can wield 4 different weapons and collect relics to strengthen your character with each run. Every death sends you back to the central hub while keeping your upgrade progress intact, making each attempt feel meaningful. The visuals and music still carry the dark and unique atmosphere of the original game. And this game will be released on June 18th, 2025. So if you're a fan of fast-paced action roguelikes, don't miss this one.
Face my vengeance.
Who would you even be without me?
Savara is an action roguelike game that combines strategic combat mechanics and stamina management, all set within a world of mythology. You play as a student of the god Iope, taking part in a battlefield festival to prove your bravery. Now, the gameplay here isn't like fast-paced action games such as Hades. The combat is slower, but it requires strategy. It's more like Monster Hunter. Learn enemy attack patterns, find openings, and use your stamina wisely. Switching weapons is also key to survival. There are 4 main weapon types, each with its own unique traits. You can mix and match, then upgrade your weapons and armor after each run. For beginners, twin daggers are recommended because they're fast and agile. In my opinion, if you enjoy games like Monster Hunter but with roguelite elements, this game is definitely worth checking out.
You thought you were special?
Shadow of the Depth is a dungeon crawler game with a top-down perspective and fast-paced gameplay that combines action elements, procedurally generated dungeon exploration, and RPG-style character progression. You play as a hero seeking revenge after their family's castle was raided by monsters. The narrative isn't complicated, but it's enough to give motivation to explore dangerous dungeons. Of course, the combat is top-down with weapons, skills, and special attacks. The dodge roll feature is very important to avoid enemy attacks, as enemies become more aggressive and their attack patterns more complex as you progress. Even though it has some technical flaws, the game remains enjoyable for fans of the roguelite genre, and with its gothic visual style that's dark yet colorful, this game is a good fit for fans of action and challenge. Galactic Glitch is a sci-fi themed roguelike that mixes action gameplay with a physics system that makes every battlefield dynamic. In this game, you play as the captain of a spaceship. Your ship can be upgraded with all kinds of weapons and abilities, but the real core of the game is how you use the environment, everything from space rocks to enemy robots as weapons. This physics-based mechanic is the heart of the gameplay, and it makes every fight feel creative. The controls in Galactic Glitch are super responsive, and honestly, anyone can pick it up and start playing right away. The game just left early access this June, and I already told you about this one before, so don't miss it this time. KIBORG is a third-person beat-em-up roguelike where brutal melee action meets strategic progression. You play as Morgan, a heavy-hitting fighter stuck in a twisted arena that feels like game show prison science experiment gone wrong. The gameplay is fast and brutal. KIBORG offers a fairly complex combat system, including light attacks, heavy attacks, spin attacks, to fight multiple enemies as well as blocking and parrying. Since it's a roguelike, every run feels different. You start fresh when you die, but you can spend currency to unlock new abilities, combos, and even dual-wielding options for melee and guns. The upgrade system uses implants that modify the body, visually transforming Morgan's appearance into a half-machine. And of course, after several upgrades, you will become stronger to fight your enemies. Wizard of Legend 2 is an action roguelite that I feel hasn't gotten enough attention this year. After going through its early access phase, the game is finally set to officially launch on June 12, 2025. The first game, Wizard of Legend 2018, stood out thanks to its fast-paced and satisfying gameplay, especially in co-op mode. This sequel keeps those strengths while upgrading to 3D graphics, allowing for more varied levels and a wider range of magic abilities. The gameplay remains fast and challenging, and one of the coolest features is the co-op mode, which is currently being expanded to support up to 4 players. So if you enjoy action-packed combat with elemental magic like fire, water, earth, and lightning, this game is definitely worth checking out.
The best I've seen yet.
But to win, it will take a champion, a master.
No.
Soulstone Survivors is a survivors-like game with roguelike and ARPG elements. This game has gone through a 2-year early access period and is finally launching its full release on June 17, 2025 for PC and consoles. The game offers chaotic battles against hundreds of enemies on screen, a super deep build system, and satisfying permanent progression. Every map brings different challenges, different types of enemies, traps, and unique bosses, so you won't feel like you're playing the same thing over and over again. Visually, the graphics are solid, so if you don't want to play another survivor-like game with crusty pixel art, this is definitely the one you should go for. Honestly, this game is a must-play, especially if you're a fan of the survivor-like genre. This is one of those games you have to get seriously. And that's it for today. What do you think about this list? I know there are some amazing new action roguelike games I haven't mentioned yet, so feel free to drop your favorite new action roguelike titles that you think deserve a spot on this list. Don't forget to like the video, and make sure you to subscribe this channel if you don't want to miss another great list. And as always, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.